This is Zeah, and this is Overzeahlous.
Hello!
3 years ago, I set out on a monstrous goal to achieve the Amulet, without ever leaving Zeah. Since then, I have been absolutely spooned, grinded the only 99 that benefits me, and experienced one of the worst dry streaks of my entire life. And now, we're here. The final hurdle. The chambers await. Welcome to Overzealous. A nice little 73 fishing starting off the fishing grind. Oh, we can now catch... you know what, I really don't care. I hate doing aerial fishing. Another level, 74 fishing. Alright, well I didn't actually have anything set up, I only just logged in. Quick farm run, but we've got 79 farming. Now that doesn't really do anything. I think I realistically want 82. And the best thing I can grow dwarf with, yippee. And the best thing about 82 farming would mean that I can go into the final tier of the farming guild with a garden pie, but I also cannot get farming contracts for stuff that's in the final tier of the farming guild. For example, fruit trees. Can't get fruit tree contracts, and that includes for the lower levels as well, which is pretty good if ever I go back to doing contracts. Oh look, another level that I was completely unprepared for. I was actually working on Solus on the side, but I mean, I'm basically just blindly AFK in this. But that's 75 fishing. I don't think we get anything. Actually, this is raids, right? It's never really going to be used. I don't catch fish in raids, but still, 75 fishing. We are aiming for. Basically, I just want the fishing level to overtake my cooking. I think that's the goal here. Or my hunter. I mean, they're one level apart, so basically 86 plus fishing will then make Bream more useful to us inside the Perilous Moons area. And that's the main goal for this. I've actually set my XP tracker goal thing when it pops back up. That's set to 90. Just because I feel like 90 is a nice round number and it's around that level. I'm kind of hoping it would pop up and I just catch one lobster right here so I can show you guys. There we go, right? Look, so we're 4.9% of the way. We've still got another 4 million XP to do, which is a long way off. But I'm going to slowly make my way to 90. It should take me a couple of weeks maybe. Like I said, I'm just AFKing on this while I'm doing stuff on the skillet, so that's fine. We'll get this done, and with 90 fishing, it's really going to help us in Perilous Moons. Wow, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. I've got to be honest, I completely forgot they existed. Just got ourselves a Hespori seed while doing some herb farming. I'm not going to use it just yet because I kind of need the death storage for the moment. What I'm probably going to do is carry on with fishing and stuff until I'm not using death storage. Probably going to go back to moons and then I'll grow it. Well, I'll kill the Hespori and then I'll grow a new one then. Oh, thank you for the sapphire, which I'm going to drop anyway. But yeah, cool. Hespori seed. Maybe the bottomless bucket. Who knows? Very iconic fishing level there. That is 76, which everybody knows gives us access to sharks, which we can actually fish right over here. So, Frankie, might not need you much anymore, mate. Another level at 77 fishing. 78 fishing. Another one at 79. I'm just going to go ahead and say I wasn't actually even recording this screen or even paying attention. We just got a heron. Yep, that happened. Fishing lobsters. I don't know what the chances of this. I imagine it's not entirely common, but this account has had a lot of luck when it comes to pets. It's pretty insane, really, because I believe I have the beaver on this. I have the chinchompa, I have Rocky, and now I have heron. Or at least the skilling pets. I never got the Wintertod pet as far as I'm aware. But, yeah, I really wish I was recording this screen. I was actually recording Solus, but even if I was, I think it might have taken over a minute for me to realise that I even got it because I'm AFKing so much. But yeah, there's the heron. Bunch of messages in the chat. I think this is the only reason why I really noticed. Thanks, guys. That's another pat on the account. Wonderful. I was recording the wrong screen. Once again, we got ourselves 80 fishing. I was going to go for 90. It seems to be taking quite a while. Can now catch infernal eels. That's fantastic. We don't have access to them. But still, that is 80 fishing. So, 10 more levels, but it is a lot more XP. It's 3.36 million, in fact. We're not even halfway from when I started this. So I don't know if I'll go all the way to 90. I might just get it on par with the lizard healing. Just so that when I do Perilous Moons again, I can just do fishing instead of hunter, which would be really nice. But yeah, I mean, any fishing levels are good because I want to train it eventually anyway, so I felt like it's most efficient just to do it now. You'd think with a replay buffer on, I'd actually get these recorded, but that's going to be 81 fishing that I wasn't recording the correct screen for. Another flopped recording, 82 fishing. Oh right, yeah, that now gives us access to fishing anglerfish. Huh, I'm not sure if I'd do that, but it is nice to have it unlocked. Man, I'm so terrible at this. Like, I just clicked on the fishing spot. You can see I got 1 in my inventory. I just clicked on the fishing spot and I went to get a drink, and I've like sort of glanced at the screen as I've left the computer and seen the level come up. Worst part was I wasn't even recording this screen. I was recording Solus for... I don't know why. Mostly just because I've been doing raids, probably. We've got 83 fishing now. I think I'm going to go for 85, just so it matches Hunter. And I think then I'll go back to Moons, because I think 90 is a bit too much of a push. I'll probably go back there later. But at least as it currently goes, if I catch Bream instead of the Swamp Lizards, or whatever they're called, they will heal the same, because it'll be a third of Hunter or a third of Fishing, which are going to be the same level. And then the cooking doesn't really matter, because I think it's half the cooking. I don't know what the actual numbers are. All I know is that I worked it out, and it should be about the same. So, we are going to continue to do fishing for 2 more levels, and then we'll go back to Perilous Moons, and hopefully get ourselves some decent items from there. 84 fishing. Alright, so I was actually meant to get this on video, but I completely forgot the level was coming up, as always. Pretty incompetent when it comes to that kind of stuff. But we've now got 85 fishing, which unlocks Dark Crabs, but that's not really the point. The point is, we now have the same fishing level as we do Hunter level, which means the food we get in the Perilous Moons area, I can't remember what it's called, doesn't matter if we use lizard meat or bream, it's going to heal the same amount, because I believe it's a third of your Hunter or fishing level, depending on what you're doing. So basically this means that when I go back to Perilous Moons, which will be fairly soon, I'm going to do a little bit more fishing while I'm still doing chambers and finishing off Nighttime Woodcutting on the Skiller. But when I go back to Perilous Moons, I'll be able to just do fishing now and never have to do hunting again. It's not that big of a difference, it's just slightly more convenient to do fishing than it is to do hunter, and at least with this, I'm going to be getting the same amount of health, so it's not going to be a waste. I was actually doing Bream while I was doing that as well, but it was giving me like 4 less health, I think, than the hunter food. And with the way the Blood Moon is, it really does matter, because that boss can really ruin a run if I don't manage to get enough DPS. So, yep, we've now got that unlocked to the best of our ability. I did want to get it to 90, but as you can see when the next lobster gets caught, we're only 52% of the way there from when I started. So that is a big goal. I might be able to get a couple more levels before we're done here, but now that we are past the 85 mark, I'm satisfied to go back to Perilous Moons whenever. Alright, I'm definitely getting this one on video. You ready for this? 1 more lobster. And we are going to get ourselves, at any moment now when it finally fishes it, Can we please? There we go. 86 fishing that I got on a recording. So you guys remember that clip where I said I'm probably not going to get 90 fishing? Well, I would say I'm a bit of a liar, because 87 fishing, and I am still doing raids on Solus, which means I kind of want to do AFK stuff on this, so I'm probably going to eventually get 90. I will stop somewhere between now and 90, whether it be 87, 88, 89 or 90, I don't know. But it is entirely possible I go all the way to 90, because the fact that we are now at 68.4% of the way is pretty nice. I really would like that to be a nice round number. Ladies and gentlemen, you're probably wondering why I'm recording a Sergeant Damien random event. Well, as you guys should know by now, because I've got the full outfit, he's going to give me a lamp once I finish this, and that lamp is going to give us a big level. If we go ahead and use this lamp onto Slayer, let's confirm that. We are going to get ourselves 60 Slayer. That is such a big level. Do you guys want to know why that's such a huge level? Because we have now unlocked Aberrant Spectres, which we have access to Deviant Spectres in the Catacombs, and they are very good for alcohols and herbs. 2 things that I can highly benefit from in the future. Got ourselves 88 fishing, just 2 more levels to go. Huh, that also gave us 25 total, which is apparently a milestone. I don't know why. 89 fishing. So it seems like I inevitably decided to get 90 fishing anyway. I was doing a lot of AFK like stuff in real life anyway, so it made sense to just do a ton of fishing. We now have 90 fishing. We can now catch Chiron fish, which is probably never going to happen, but that is in raids, so I guess it is usable. This will now allow us to use Bream in Perilous Moons instead of the lizard meat, which I believe heals 30 instead of 28. it's a very minor advantage in terms of healing, but the Bream is a lot easier to collect, and it just makes the route a little bit simpler. Plus, I was going to train fishing anyway, so it kind of made sense to do it beforehand. So we're going to go ahead and drop all of these. Now, I do want to address what I said in a previous video. I don't know if it will be the previous video, but I have said it before, about the Perilous Moon's armor and me dying and having to repair them. Now, I'm getting some mixed information about this. So, I have been told that even when I die, outside of death storage and stuff like that, that the Perilous Moon's armor will not degrade to 0. They will stay in the state that they're in. I think that's just for the gravestone. I haven't tested this. I don't really have a way to test this other than like literally doing it on this account. But I'm pretty sure that is the case. However, for the death storage, I believe that the people are correct, and that is I can wear it when I death storage, so that problem that I spoke about previously doesn't really exist. I can still have my full inventory space by equipping items and whatnot, and I don't have to worry about them getting completely degraded to 0. Now, I will say there is one bright side about this whole thing. Only the parts of armor that I'm going to be wearing will have to be repaired instantly. So, for example, if I'm collecting up Perilous Moon's armor, and some of it's, and I die somewhere along the line, and then they get broken, I won't have to fix them until I'm finished, which means if I die again, it doesn't matter, at least for those pieces. For the pieces that I'm using, it will matter, because obviously I need to repair them to use them. But hopefully I just don't die. I think the game plan here is not to die. But anyway, we've got a ton of herbs I need to get through. I've got some irrits here. I must have just started them. I don't remember what I did. I haven't done farming in a while. Some snaps, some toe flax. I think I got these from randoms and I kept them for some bizarre reason. But I've also got nearly 900 Harrowlanders to use. This opens up an inventory slot because I am going to be getting rid of my red spider eggs. The big stack that I've got like 20,000, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to get rid of them. I really don't need to hold on to that many. It would be nice for the future, but the inventory space is just a massive inconvenience. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make all of these into restore potions, and then I think I'm going to leave the red spider eggs in death storage while I'm doing more Perilous Moons. Because that way, I'm not using up the inventory space, and if I do die, well, I was planning to get rid of them anyway, so it's not a massive problem. We also will use up the rest of these herbs, but then pretty soon we are going to be going back to Perilous Moons, and we're going to be grinding out some more armor from there. So hopefully we can clear all of that out. I'm going to need as much space as possible though, because green log in that place is going to use a lot of inventory space. While we make ourselves these potions, I just want to say that I have had it confirmed to me by a previous UIM that it will in fact not degrade when I die. The only way these items are going to degrade to 0 is if I drop them manually. So I guess I've got nothing to worry about then. Dying isn't really going to cost me anything, which is a massive relief, honestly. Because I was really worried about having to fork out a lot of money that I struggled to make, so I mean, yeah, that's great. Although I will still say that I'm still going to try the strategy that I said in the previous clip, and that's just to not die at all. That feels like the best plan of action right here. But anyway, I'm going to finish up these potions. I don't even know why I've got toe flax, because making them into anything is basically a waste of time. I'm not going to get myself bird's nests. In fact, I can't actually even make brews yet, so that would be ridiculous anyway. Yeah, we're going to make up these potions, drop everything else, and get our stuff, and then we will head back to Perilous Moons. We're going to be farming them for a while. I'm not entirely sure how much I'm going to do in this batch. I do want to aim to try and green log it. I cannot promise that's going to happen, but that is the overall goal at least. We have just finished the last of our restores. We have 7.7 million worth of red spider eggs, but I'm going to be getting rid of them because this is just taking up an inventory slot, and they're pretty easy to get back. Maybe not that many, but they are pretty easy to get back. So we're going to be bidding farewell to the red spider eggs. Before we go back to dangerous areas, I'm going to go ahead and store my heron in the POH. Oh. This is kind of awkward. I have 99 construction and I can only fit 3 pets in my house. I should fix that. Alright, got ourselves plenty of planks. Let's go ahead and make a teak house. And then we'll upgrade that once more to a mahogany house. And that's probably where I'm going to sit for now. I could upgrade it again, but I don't think it's worth buying the magic stone just to upgrade the house again. I don't have that many pets, and even though I'm spooned, I'm sure I won't need it for a long time. put the heron in the POH with the other 3, and that gives us a total of 4 pets on the account. So we are back to the Moons of Peril, and God bless that I got the fishing up so I could catch Bream instead. Man, this is so much nicer than doing the lizards. Alright, first chest back. Be nice to me. That's not exactly a great chest. Thanks. Another sloppy run of the Perilous Moons. Oh my god, yes! Oh, that is such a good item. That is so good. I've wanted these, like, this is going to upgrade my gear so much. My DPS is going to go through the roof now. Honestly, so good. This may actually just get rid of the Cudgel, which is a bit heartbreaking. But honestly, that is massive. Oh my god. So, just to show you guys what I mean, if we go over to this. Obviously, these are slicing weapons, but this is a crush weapon. So we should be able to go over and see. We've got 138 crush bonus compared to 87. Oh my god. I don't know what the attack speed is. Hold on. Oh, it's the same attack speed. It's like a 50% increase. That is absolutely nuts. What's the strength difference? It's 11 strength bonus. Oh my god. And these have a stab option as well, right? They do have a stab option. Now, I'm not 100% sure. Someone told me before that they don't work properly with the Eclipse Moon. I'm really hoping they do. I'm going to test them out before I actually fully get rid of the Cudgel, but this may well just replace the Cudgel entirely. This is probably the best drop from the Perilous Moons. It's a pretty close call with some of the Eclipse armor, because I think some of that's great as well in the Blood Moon. Honestly, a lot of it is good. A lot of it is good, but this is just like, you can just see by the stats. My god, this is just so much better than the Cudgel. And it's heartbreaking because this weapon took us so long to get. But look at the stats. I can't say no to that. Oh my god. I'm going to have to test this out right now. So naturally, these aren't really going to do anything for the Blood Moon. But I do want to test them out on Eclipse because, like I said, I have been told this doesn't actually work. I'm really hoping it does. Although, then again, Eclipse is probably the easiest of the 3. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. But we'll give it a try and see how well it does on Eclipse. Oh, I am in the clone phase. And we'll just hope for the best, really. Yeah, it seems to be broken, which is kind of unfortunate because it means I'm going to have to keep the Cudgel. It just doesn't hit anything. The Cudgel is incredibly more accurate. I mean, I hit a 21 straight off the bat, so that proves that. I guess the next thing is to test it on the Blue Moon and see how that goes, because that's the one that it really should show an increase on. Alright, Blue Moon, it is your turn to suffer the maracas. Let's see how well this does in this room. Okay, that feels a lot stronger than the Cudgel. Especially having the 2 hits as well. I'm not sure how that damage is calculated. Like, if it's, like, halved or something, but it still feels way, way better than the Cudgel. I was hitting, like, combinations of, like, 50 damage, and I'm pretty sure I can't hit that with the Cudgel. Unfortunately, though, I'm going to have to keep this for the stab option. Unless I use this for stab, I could. It's slower than the Cudgel and it's a little bit annoying, but I mean, I do a lot of damage during the clone phase anyway, so I'm going to ponder it for a while because it's going to be really hard for me to get rid of the Cudgel, but it may well happen because my inventory is going to get very clogged very soon.
Wait, I was not in any position to record this clip. What the heck? I just got the speedrun? Wait, is that the total speedrun? Hold on a second. That's the fastest speedrun. I mean, I know it's not like an amazing feat, don't get me wrong, but in this gear? Holy crap! I did not expect to get that anytime soon, let alone, like, before I even had, like, claws or something. I mean, that Blood Moon did go pretty well, but that's insane. That means the only combat task left here is one that I physically cannot do because it requires a Dragon Scimitar. Wow. Okay, then. Well, I'm going to open up this chest and get myself a Moons item. Oh my god! Oh my god, what a clip. What a clip. Eclipse Atlatl, let's take that. That is beautiful. In the same clip as the speedrun. Man, you just can't write these things. You just can't write them. That is beautiful. It's a pretty niche weapon. Because it uses the melee strength rather than range strength, which is actually something that really benefits me because I don't think I can get anything that gives range strength in Zeah. I might be wrong about that, but I don't think I can. Other than the bolts, of course. But yeah, it's pretty cool. That's why I've been collecting the Atlatl darts. We may be seeing this get used in raids at some point. For now, though, it's just going to be an inventory slot taken up, which is fine. I'm going to be collecting all the items anyway. I'm going to expect it at some point. Anyway, back to doing more Perilous Moons. Mate, this special attack is such a troll. How is that hitting me? It is going straight through the orb. What? What? Oh, that was an annoying run. Come on, chest. Be good to me. Yes! God bless. That's a new item. Get ourselves the Blue Moon Helm. I really just want to get this set done as soon as possible because I can store it in the stash and it won't take up space like the others. I really hope I finish the Blue Moon set first. Kind of want to eat a food so I can maximize DPS, but it will waste a bit of food. I'm going to do it. Because I don't want to eat mid, like, attacking. This is where it doesn't hit me at all. No way is it going to hit zeros the whole time. No way is it going to hit zeros the whole time when I just did that. What? Oh my god, this is a joke. Oh my god. Seriously? The one time! You guys want a fun fact? As of yet, I have currently never died at Perilous Moons. This is going to be our 100th Lunar Chest. Can we get an item on this? We are over the drop rate where we have more stuff than we should have right now, so I'm not going to complain too much. Chest number 100. And no, but that is a lot of darts, actually. I will happily take that. Thank you very much.